Good morning. Thank you, Ben. Now, I decided that rather than just send you a photo of my smoothie, I'd show you me making it. Okay, right. I think this is probably the second time in my whole life that I've done a video. And I think this is the first time ever that I've done a video staring at my fat face. But anyway, I'm sure it's not fat. I think it's just the angle. Ho-hum. Right. First of all, I have some strawberries. I've just spent the last hour weeding, pulling up thistles, throwing all the mouldy ones away, and clearing the space, watering it. The last hour. Just literally come back with this little lot. Met Ian outside, quick chat, etc, etc. Okay, so I'm going to put a handful of strawberries in my liquidizer, which is here. So I'm just going to, these are actually quite soft, purely because I've neglected the strawberry patch and should have picked them when they were harder, but never mind, they will be ideal for a smoothie because obviously they're much softer in texture. Now I normally use banana, but I've decided that I've had a week consecutively of using bananas, so I've decided that I'm now going to use a different fruit today. So, okay, strawberries are in. Now, the next thing I'm going to add is some almond milk. Now, first, before I add the almond milk, I just want to say that strawberries are excellent for vitamin C, and because I'm using all the fruit, also excellent source of fibre. Add some almond milk. Now, almond milk is alkaline, and it's important to mention about this because this whole smoothie is actually an alkaline based smoothie. And the reason why that's so important is that my nutritional research tells me that the pH within the body is slightly alkaline. So these particular ingredients are all alkaline that I'm adding here, so the whole meal is going to benefit that particular state within the body. Now, not every meal is predominantly alkaline. Any meat or fish meal or cheese, typically protein meal, is predominantly acid. So as a non-meat eater, I'm probably having more alkaline and starch meals than I am acid meals at the moment. In fact, I very rarely have an acid meal because I'm not eating fish or protein. I'm not eating fish or meat, rather, as you know. The next thing I'm going to add is some kefir, which is a cultured dairy product. So, in other words, this has been processed differently to a typical dairy product, and it's far more beneficial to the body, purely because it's easier to break it down, and it also, just putting this back in the fridge, and it also adds valuable live bacteria to your body, and it's also alkaline as well. Now, to make it taste chocolatey, I'm going to add some raw organic cacao powder to the mix. Now, this is packed with magnesium, and it's unlike cocoa powder, which has got a lot of processed rubbish in it. This is actually a raw form, and it's particularly nutritious, and also makes it really taste nice and chocolatey, and I pretend I'm drinking a chocolate shake, etc. for myself. Finally, this is organic wheatgrass powder. Now, I mentioned about this the other day. It's classed as a superfood. It's absolutely packed with minerals and vitamins, this stuff. It's taken from wheatgrass before it forms into wheat. There's absolutely no gluten in it whatsoever. And it's a very, very lovely colour green, obviously, because predominantly it's packed with chlorophyll. And this stuff is something that I'm now regularly adding to my smoothies. So, interesting enough, part of my research, I've realised that anyone that gets cancer has an acidic state within their body, not alkaline. So I'm beginning to realise that having at least one alkaline meal a day is absolutely vital. And a lot of people, nutritionists and research that I'm finding online indicates that it's probably best to start with the breakfast being alkaline, but it is personal preference. But to have one alkaline meal containing vegetables, fruits, without protein and starch is absolutely imperative. So I'm just going to blend this up. Should be long enough. Just pour it out. Predominantly going to be red today because of the strawberries overpowering everything else. And voila, one nutritious alkaline smoothie. Chat to you soon. Bye.